Hi guys, in the previous videos you have seen how to containerize a Sitecore solution using Docker in the local environment. Now in this video series we will see how to push those Docker images to cloud, means to Azure Container Registry, and then host the Sitecore solution on Azure Kubernetes services. Seems complex in listening, huh? But Sitecore has made it very easy by providing Sitecore Managed Cloud Container Services. It is an infrastructure-based service that uses containers to provide your customers with a Sitecore solution. Basically, this will provide the Sitecore container-based infrastructure on the cloud and all the deployment pipeline. As an implementation team, we just have to push the Docker images, which is of our custom solution, to the ACR. Rest everything will be taken care by services like Sitecore Managed Cloud Services. So let's get started. I'm Raman Gupta, Sitecore Technology MVP 2022, and in this video series we will see how to configure Sitecore Manager Cloud with the containers. With Managed Cloud Services, we can enable customer to deploy Sitecore Experience Manager, Sitecore Experience Platform, and the Sitecore Experience Commerce on Microsoft Azure. It is an alternative to running the Sitecore platform on premises or via public cloud. With the Sitecore Managed Cloud, Sitecore actively monitors, manages, and maintains the infrastructure and the application pipeline. Sitecore Managed Cloud comes with a two deployment option that you can see right now on my screen. So one is Azure PaaS, means hosting Sitecore services using app services. Other is Sitecore Managed Cloud with container, which will utilize Azure Kubernetes service. In this video series, we will talk about the options, which is MCC, Managed Cloud for Container. Each of these deployment options further have two variants, standard and premium. In essence, Managed Cloud Premium is everything that is in the Managed Cloud Standard, but with the advisory support alongside your solution development team with an enterprise SLA. So we will discuss all the feature that we are going to get in Managed Cloud for Containers in the standard variant. So this all started with a discussion between your technical team and the Sitecore representatives, and based on like couple of considerations like number of productions and number of non-production environments we will require, number of annual visit that customer is supposed to have for the website, the version of Sitecore, and the additional modules that are going to be installed, XM or XP. All these considerations were discussed in very initial phase, and based on the discussion, Sitecore will then invite the technical team to the Managed Cloud containers account. So first of all, initially we will get a welcome letter, and in that welcome letter or welcome email all the steps are written. And first of all we have to request the basic working set for our team to get. So this is to get this, first of all we have to go to the support portal. So anyone who is Sitecore certified can get access to the support portal, or in other cases Sitecore will provide some exception for few of the team members so that they can go to the support portal, but this may be the read-only access to them. So then just go there and create service request, and here into the Sitecore Managed Cloud Containers. So here first of all go to the operations and create a new set. So first of all we have to request for the new set creation. So here just mention for which customer you are requesting this, what is the slot. Basically let's say if we are selecting one of our customer, then which slot, basically we will get like which slot we want, then Sitecore version, and all these things. So even Sitecore can do this on your behalf, or you can do this. So basically just fill out all this information, and they will provide us the working set that I will going to show you that what we will get once we will fill out, and Sitecore will work on this ticket. So what all we are going to get. But before that, I just want to discuss very briefly. So here we will have to give addresses for three personas, which is developer, DevOps engineers, and system engineers. So developers will get access to the repositories in the Azure DevOps system. As DevOps engineers is the highest level of roles access. They will get access to all the repositories, all the resources in Azure's. System administrator is I think just to have access for the Azure resources. So you can even read it on my blog what all you will get with these access. So you just have to give three email addresses. Even you can request later on if you want to add or remove someone for these accesses. So all this can be done using this portal. So like access management, so give access to the service principal, access to the infrastructure for the user, we can give here. Then we have couple more, like if we want to have import or export of our Azure SQL database for the containers, we want to change the license and other things, you can go here and just see once you'll get access to this managed cloud containers. Once the environment is provisioned to your team, you will get few features out of the box available for Sitecore Managed Cloud with containers. And first of all, you will get Sitecore Active Directory access using SSO. So here you can see I have gotten access for Sitecore Active Directory. Basically, right now I'm on Azure portal, so here I can access Sitecore Active Directory and Sitecore resources using SSO into Sitecore Active Directory. So first of all, let's see what we will get. We will get Azure portal access to few subscriptions. So let's go to portal.azure.com. Here it will ask me to log in. I'm logged in using my organization ID, and they will enable or provide access to my email ID. So here in the subscriptions tab, first of all, you will see I get a few subscriptions access. Out of these 4 subscriptions, 3 subscriptions are for non-prod environments, 1 subscription is for production environment. Sitecore Cloud Managed Cloud Core product prod is basically the common subscription for everyone, for each client. Basically here they will provide let's say if there is any upgrade or updates that we will need to download, so here they'll provide in the storage account, and we can easily download that. Let's go to one of the main subscriptions. So all these 4 subscriptions are based on the customers. So here, based on the discussion initially, they will provision this subscription to us. Now let's see what's all we will get inside the subscription. So let's go inside any one of these subscription. All the subscription are having the same resources. So let's go to resource groups. So here I'll get these basically 2 resource groups. One is for AKS related configuration, and other one is our main resource group, which is having all those resources like ACR and everything. So here in this resource group, let's see what we will get. So first of all, we will get ACR account, ACR where we can push all these images which we have developed or built in our local. We will basically push all these images here to this ACR later. Right now there are no images here, but we can push it. So there we have a quick start and some of the commands as well, how to push these images to this ACR and how to connect to this ACR. I will show it to you later. Then second, we have some front door and CDN profiles and WAF policies related resources. Then we have the key vault resources where we have uh, secrets for accessing few of the key components of Sitecore, like uh, Sitecore CMS, the CD website, Solar, or Kibana, Grafana, etc. So here I'll just show you how to access these using Key Vault account. So you will see there are few secrets like for Alert Manager, DR Control, uh, Solar, external Solar endpoint. So let's see. First of all, I will show you how to access Sitecore CMS, because as I told you earlier, with this managed cloud for container, we will get a working vanilla Sitecore 10.2 XM instance, or whatever XP, XM 10.2, 10.1 or 10.3. So it is based on our discussion, but we will get a vanilla working instance that is hosted on Kubernetes. So let's first see, because this is right now all vanilla instance, we have not pushed any customized image over here yet. So let's see Sitecore CM hostname first of all. So here just click on here, show secret value, just copy this and go to the next tab, /Sitecore. That's it. So once you will to put here, it will ask you for the username and password. So let's get it loaded. Yep, it's redirecting to the identity server, and then it will ask for the credentials. Okay, so once the screen is appeared, let's go back to the key vault and find the secrets for Sitecore admin username and password. Basically, username is again the same. We have the admin username, so I'm hoping the username is, yep, username is admin, and we will put the password. Again, go back to the KVT and find the password here. So Sitecore CM admin password, and just copy this password. Okay, you can put remember me and you can just log in. So once you will log in, you will see Sitecore 10.2 XP1 instance Sitecore, because right now we are on XP1 in production. Meanwhile it is loading, I just want to show you the other secrets. So after this we can even see the Sitecore CD website. We can even like see the secret, or we can just directly copy here and just put it in the new tab. So yep, CM website is loaded. You can see all these features of XP are here, content editor, experience editors and everything. So this is 10.2 vanilla XP1 instance of Sitecore, and then yep, this is my CD website, which is all vanilla and the default page of Sitecore. Okay, meanwhile yeah, it is up. So you can see everything is blank right now, but everything is working. This is vanilla instance. Okay, so let's go to this KVT and see the other secrets as well. So I showed you how to access a Sitecore CM and CD instance. I will show you how to access the Solar, because there are few Solar is also hosted on the cloud, and Sitecore is using managed service of Surge to host all these cores on the cloud. So like there are default cores of Sitecore like Sitecore Master, Sitecore Web, and other indexes which are common to XP1. So all these will be hosted on this instance. So let's go and access Solar on the cloud. So to access this, just first of all copy this connection string, paste here, remove this Solar Cloud true and till here and put hash, just like you access it in your local. Once you will do this, Solar dashboard will be visible, but again it is we have to put username and password. And how to get that, again in through this connection string only, just till here the SC part is my username, and after colon till @ is the password. So anyone, if you have used search text account, so it is very much common to get this username and passwords, but yeah, it is very easy though. So I can see the search text managed Solar dashboard. I can see all these collections. So basically collections are nothing but the indexes I have. So this is the master asset index and asset web, all these indexes which I'm supposed to have for a XP instance, they are here. So this Solar instance is connected to my CM instance of this. Okay, so after this let me show you how to access Kibana. Kibana is basically uh, Kibana is basically to see the logs of all the Sitecore services. So just go to logging Elasticsearch, logging Kibana address. So this is the Kibana URL. Here it will ask me to log in. Again I will go to KVT and grab the Elasticsearch admin name and password. So logging with Elasticsearch and put Elastic name, username. First of all, it should be pretty standard, which is Elastic, and then I will put the password. Again I will grab it from okay. So once I will log in, I will be able to see, yep, this is my Kibana dashboard, and I can just query to any of my pods using this. I can just filter out all these logs using the query, right? So all these logs will be filtered out here. Then we have the Grafana as well. So I'm just showing you all those components which we get out of the box. So again, Grafana hostname, and then we will just get the Grafana username and password. So yeah, so I'm able to log in Grafana using the SSO only. So here I can go to the dashboard and can see the logs for all these deployments that are happening, and the status for all these all the containers and nodes. So yeah, that's pretty much about the cavities, there are other things as well, so you can play around what is present over here. Everything is like very well documented in the documentation, like how to access Sitecore, Grafana, the license. Okay, the license part I will show you, the search text Solar instance as well, how to access those. Now after Key Vault we have a Kubernetes service, so you have seen everything what is present in the Key Vault secrets. Now let's move on to the AKS service. So in the AKS service we have all these nodes and the deployments that is for the Sitecore instance. So we have these many namespaces in the workloads. We can filter it out with the Sitecore namespace, and we will see these are the deployments for CM, CD, ID, PRC, which is for XP1. Then these many ports. So right now let's put the filter on Sitecore. So these are the ports that are present for all the deployments. All the ports right now is in healthy states. That's why we were able to access CM and CD instance, and the replica sets, daemon sets, and the jobs like SQL init and the Solar init, all these jobs. So yeah, these are present in the AKS account. Again, let's go back to the resource group and see if there is, yeah, all these Azure SQL databases for master, web, EXM master. We will get access to all this. And then the storage account, basically this will this is holding the license for the instance. So basically if we go to container, we can see this LSC is for license, and this is a Sitecore license for this instance. So yeah, that's all we will get out of the box for as part of the Azure subscriptions. So now what else we will get? The second thing we will get is access to the Azure DevOps, basically to see the repository. So for that, again go to dev.azure.com. I have already logged in, and it will ask you to log in with the Sitecore. I'm already switched to Sitecore tenant, so that's why I'm seeing all these 4 repositories. So all these 4 repositories are for deployments on all these 4 subscriptions. So for each subscription there is a repository we have in the dev.azure.com. So let's say I have walked you through one of the repository, one of the subscription in the portal. I will show you one of the repository in this portal. So same, we have 3 non-production repository and 1 is for production. So let's go to this repository. So here in this account you will see 2 repositories. We have application repositories and infrastructure repositories. Application repository is having all this configuration related to the infra side, like the front door, infrastructure, reboot node, and the resources, etc. Application repository is having configuration related to the application, Sitecore applications, like what all what are the resources we have, and the Sitecore XP side, what are the basic tasks and everything. So nothing much to do here. We just need to fine tune if we have to. Otherwise there is no need of customization in these repositories. These are pretty much like very standard repositories provided by Sitecores, and if there are like any additional modules we have to add, then we can do, otherwise no need. Then we have 5 or 6 pipelines, which are deployment pipelines, which are provided by Sitecore. If anything we are committing in the application repository, this application pipeline will trigger and will trigger the deployment. So basically what is the flow? As soon as we will push the images in ACR, we have to come here and go to the resource, sorry, Docker images and Docker images JSON. So it is having all these images information, like for CM which image is used, for CD which image is used. So whatever custom image we are going to push to the ACR, we have to come here and we have to update the image URL along with the tag. As soon as we will commit to the main branch, basically we have to create a new branch, chop off on the main branch and create a new branch, feature branch, and commit back and merge the branch into the main branch. So as soon as we will merge the feature branch into the main branch, this application pipeline will trigger and will deploy our application onto AKS. So that's the same thing with infrastructure. If we want to do any changes in infrastructure and deploy, again we have to go to infrastructure repository, do some changes, and then merge into the main branch. Infra pipeline will run. We can even run these pipelines manually, so we can directly come here and run this. So like that, there are other pipelines as well. If you want to do cluster upgrades, version upgrades, reboot all these nodes, so we have these pipelines for these things as well. So yeah, that's pretty much about the overview of what we get out of the box in Managed Cloud for containers. See you in the next video, where I'll show how to do customization and how to push images to the ACR. Till then, thank you.